bell rings soft as you walk in. Cold air follows you inside. Snow on your coat, frozen time. I almost didn't recognize your eyes. You sit down by the window light, same place we used to choose. The city fades behind the glass, and all I see is you. We don't say much, we never do, but silence knows the truth. There's snow on your coat and memories in the air. Every word we don't say is still waiting there. I stir my cup, my hands still shake like I'm 15 again. There's snow on your coat, and I don't know how to let you go. The coffee's warm, the night is slow. Your breath makes little clouds. You smile like nothing ever broke, like love just stepped outside. We talk about the passing years like they were someone else, but every laugh cuts deeper than the things we never felt. Your fingers trace the edge of time, so close but never mind. The snow on your coat and a world we almost had. All the dreams we folded up in a drawer labeled past. I hear your voice, it pulls me back to who I used to be. There's snow on your coat, and it's falling inside of me. If this was just another night, another face, another place, I wouldn't feel this quiet ache that never learned to fade. The streetlight flickers, moments pass, the door is calling you. I wish I knew which words to say before you disappear. The snow on your coat as you stand to leave, a goodbye hiding in your eyes you won't give to me. The bell rings once, the cold rushes in, and suddenly I know there's snow on your coat, and I'm still standing in the slow. The cup goes cold, the night moves on. The chair you sat still warm. The snow outside, but not as much as the quiet you leave behind.
The door keeps opening, closing again. Every sound feels like you. I look up, then I look down, pretend it's nothing new. Steam is dancing from my cup like words I didn't say. I told myself just one more song, then I'd be on my way. The clock is louder than before, it knows what I'm here for. My coffee gets cold, but I'm still warm with you. Every minute passing by feels like something we once knew. I keep this seat for too long, like you might still walk through. My coffee gets cold, but I'm still waiting for you. The window shows a different world, white streets, a yellow light, couples laughing, shadows moving, everyone has a night. I trace your name inside my head, like it might change the end. Funny how I'm still hoping for something we already spent. The waitress asks if I'm okay, I smile, say I'll stay. My coffee gets cold, but the memories don't fade. Every promise half kept is still calling out your name. I say almost done, but I don't really move. My coffee gets cold, but I'm still holding on to you. If you came in right now, I wouldn't ask you why. I just let the moment live before it passes by. But the door stays quiet, the snow keeps falling slow. And maybe this is how I learn to finally let you go. My coffee gets cold as the lights start turning down. All the things I never said are sitting with me now. I leave a tip, I take a breath and stand up like I should do. My coffee got cold, but I survived waiting for you. The cup is empty, so am I, but somehow I feel strong. Outside the snow keeps falling, inside I move along.
The window's fogged, I draw your name, then wipe it clean again. Across the street, the yellow lights are dancing in the snow. People passing, coats pulled tight, somebody's laughing loud. But here inside this quiet room, your silence is the sound. Every car that passes by feels like it could be you. I watch the lights across the street like they might lead me home. Every glow reminds me of a love I never owned. You're somewhere under different skies, and I'm still standing here, watching lights across the street disappear, disappear. The piano plays an old cliche I used to say was ours. Funny how these simple songs still know me better now. I tell myself you're better off, that time has done its part. But every light that turns off late turns on my heart. I swear I see a shadow move and realize it's not you. I watch the lights across the street blinking and out of time. Every window tells a story that sounds too much like mine. You're laughing somewhere far away, I feel it even here, watching lights across the street disappear. If love is just a distance now measured in these blocks, then every step I just frozen in the frost. I should leave, I should move on, but my feet don't know how. This city holds your echo still and won't let go right now. I watch the lights across the street fade into the night. Somewhere you're someone else's dream under different light. If you ever think of me, know I stayed right here, watching lights across the street disappear. Disappear. The snow keeps falling soft and slow. The cafe starts to close. I pull my coat around my heart and step back into the cold.
December comes like it always does. Quiet streets, early nights. The city wears its softer face under strings of golden light. I pass the places we used to know. Nothing's changed but in me. Every window holds a moment I thought I'd finally leave. I told myself I'd be okay when winter came again. It's December again, and I feel you in the air. And every song the radio plays, and every breath I spare. I don't miss the way it hurt, I miss who we were then. It's December again, and I'm learning how to feel you without pain. The cafe smells like cinnamon and something sweet and old. I watch the snow fall patiently, like it knows where to go. I used to think that love was loud, fireworks and flame. Now I know it's quieter, like calling out a name. Some things don't need to come back to still remain. It's December again, and your shadows in my smile. Every memory feels softer now after all this time. I don't wish for us to return or to be what we've been. It's December again, and I'm finally at peace with where you've been. Maybe love is just a season meant to teach us how to grow. You were winter in my story, beautiful and cold. I wrap my scarf a little tight, step back into the street, grateful for the warmth you gave, even when you couldn't stay with me. It's December again, but I'm not the same as before. I carry you like fallen snow, light upon my soul. I smile as the year fades out, and I quietly begin. It's December again, and this time I'm okay within. The lights go down, the night moves on, another year finds its end. December comes, December goes, but I'll be ready when
we didn't plan to stay this long. Just one drink, then we'd go. But the snow kept falling slow, and the night said take it slow. Your coat hangs on the chair beside mine, still wrapped around my heart. Funny how the quiet knows exactly where to start. No need for words tonight, your eyes say more than mine. It's window seat love, nothing loud, nothing fast. Just the sound of you breathing and the snow falling past. Your hand finds mine like it always knew. It's window seat love, and the world disappears with you. The city moves in muted tones, like it knows we're here. Every laugh, every clink of glass feels miles away from us, my dear. You lean in just a little bit, not close enough to rush. I've learned the best kind of love doesn't need to touch too much. Time forgets to move when I'm sitting here with you. It's window seat love, soft as winter light. Every second feels endless in the best kind of way tonight. No promises spoken, no future to prove. It's window seat love, and it's more than enough with you. If tomorrow takes us somewhere else, different streets, different views, I'll remember this quiet moment like a secret, me and you. Some loves burn bright and fade away. Some just gently stay, like snow that melts into the ground and finds another way. It's window seat love as the cafe starts to close. I pull my coat, you smile at me like you already know. Whatever comes after, whatever we do, it's window seat love, and I'll always remember you. The door swings open, cold rushes in, but I don't mind the chill. This moment stays warm inside, and I think it always will.
Write your name in the quiet air, then watch it disappear. Like every letter I never sent that stayed with me all these years. The snow keeps falling patiently, like it's got something to say. Each flake feels like a word I was too afraid to say. I folded up my honesty and hid it in the night. These are snowfall letters written on my skin. Every thought I never told you is falling down again. They melt before they reach you, but somehow still remain. These are snowfall letters calling out your name. The cafe hums in low, slow tones, a song I almost knew. I trace the rhythm of my empty cup and let the moment go. Outside the streetlight flickers once, like it's reading my mind. It knows I'm stuck between what I left and what I find. Some words don't need a voice to be heard in time. These are snowfall letters falling through the dark. Every almost love I carry left a fragile mark. I don't need you to reply or to feel the same. These are snowfall letters, and I'm learning not to be ashamed. Maybe love was never meant to always reach the end. Maybe it's just something real you hold and then transcend. I don't wish you back tonight or ask for one more try. I just let the snow write down every soft goodbye. These are snowfall letters landing at my feet. Every part of you I loved is finally at peace. If you ever feel the cold and wonder where I've been, oh, I wrote you in the snow and let the silence win. The night is white, the streets are still. My breath fades into air. The letters melt, but what they meant is lighter now I've shared.
The city moves a little slower now, like it's listening to footsteps echo softer on the ground. Every sound feels new. Cups clink, glow, the heater hums a song I almost miss. Funny how the smallest noise can turn into all of this. Winter doesn't say much, but it always tells the truth. I like the way winter sounds. Everything gets quiet somehow. When the world slows down, I hear you clearer now. No need to talk it out, no need to figure it out. I like the way winter sounds. It lets my heart beat loud. Your laughter lingers in the air long after you're gone. Like a melody the room still plays when the record's done. Outside the snow keeps time for me, falling steady slow. It teaches me how to stay and let some moments go. In the silence I finally hear what I've been holding all these years. I like the way winter sounds, every memory turns around. In the quiet crowd I feel you closer now. No need to chase it down, no need to drown it out. I like the way winter sounds, it lets my heart beat loud. Spring will come and break the spell, bring the noise back in. But for now I'm learning how to sit with what has been. No fireworks, no sudden truth, just a steady tone. The kind of love that doesn't shout, but feels like home. I like the way winter sounds, soft and honest, no disguise. Under frozen skies I see with open eyes. If love is here right now, I don't need it to be loud. I like the way winter sounds, and I like where I am now. The cup is empty, snow still falls, the night keeps humming on. I pull my coat, step into it, and carry the calm along. I let the silence win. The night is white, the street is still, my breath fades into air. The letters melt, but what they meant is lighter now I've shared.
The chairs are stacked, the lights are low, they're playing our last song. I chose a table by the door so I wouldn't stay too long. My coat is folded on my chair like I might change my mind. But every clock in this room keeps pushing me in time. I practiced what I'd say to you, but silence feels more true. I'm at the last table by the door, trying not to look back. Every love I couldn't save is sitting in my lap. If you're walking right now, I don't know what I'd do. I'm at the last table by the door, learning how to leave you. Your name is still inside my phone. I don't press, I don't erase. Funny how the hardest part is walking out with grace. Outside the snow keeps falling down like it's slowing me, giving me a second more to choose who I'll be. I loved you in 1,000 ways, this is the last one I'll take. I'm at the last table by the door, heart heavy, hands still warm. All the nights I waited for you kept me from moving on. I won't ask you to stay or tell you what we lost. I'm at the last table by the door, paying love sound. It would be this quiet room. If forever had a shape, it would be leaving too soon. I stand up slow, I take one breath, let the moment pass. Some loves aren't meant to follow us, they're meant to stay in the past. I'm at the last table by the door, and this time I stand strong. strong, I'd take my coat, I'd take my heart and finally move on. If you think of me someday, I hope you smile, not cry. I was at the last table by the door when I learned how to say goodbye. The bell rings once, the cold comes in, the street is white and wide. I walk away from where we were and step into my life.
The door swings shut, the night feels new, cold air on my face. Streetlights painted gold and white all over this place. You laugh and pull your gloves back on, say the cold's not fair. But when you slip your hand in mine, I don't feel it there. Maybe love is simple now, nothing left to prove. Cold air, warm hands, that's all I really need. Every step we take together feels like guaranteed. I don't know where this road will go, how long it stands, but the world feels right tonight. Cold air, warm hands. Your breath turns into little clouds, dancing as we walk. We talk about the little things and forget the clock. The city's quiet, almost kind, like it's on our side. For the first time in a while, I don't feel the need to hide. If this moment's all we get, I'll take it as it is. Cold air, warm hands, every worry fades. All the things I carried before are lighter on these streets we made. I don't ask for forever or long-term plans, just stay right here with me. Cold air, warm hands. Maybe tomorrow changes us, pulls us separate ways, but tonight is standing still in the quiet of this place. I used to chase the fire, burning fast and loud. Now I know the best kind of love is the kind that calms me down. Cold air, warm hands, snow falling slow. Every step feels easier than it did before. Whatever waits around the bend, I understand. I don't need more than this. Cold air, warm hands. The night goes on, the cold stays out, your fingers still in mine. Somewhere between the falling snow, everything feels fine.
Stayed up watching snow fall like it had something to say. Every street looked unfamiliar, but I walked them anyway. I carried all the silence like it was something I chose, telling myself I was fine while the night slowly froze.
I woke up to a quieter world, soft light on empty roads, the kind of morning that reminds you you don't have to carry it alone.
I know you've been holding on time to fade.
Maybe we were meant to break,
so we could find a better shape of who we are today.
when the snow finally stops
And the sky opens wide, we see what's been waiting on the other side.
every step we were afraid to take led us right back here.
When the snow finally stops,
The road feels clear.
I used to think the cold would say that this was how it ends, but standing here beside you now feels like starting again.
Some love is meant to teach us,
Some love is meant to stay, and some just walks beside us till we find our way.
we don't need all the answers now, just this moment somehow.
When the snow finally stops and the air feels new, all the weight I carry, I set it down with you. Every night that felt too long was leading us right here. When the snow finally stops, I'm not afraid anymore. If tomorrow comes too fast,
We'll take it slow,
if the past comes calling back,
we'll let it go.
we survived the longest winter. Now we know.
When the snow finally stops,
And the world starts to breathe, there's nothing left behind us that we need to grieve. Whatever waits beyond today feels honest, feels right. When the snow finally stops, we walk into the light.
the streets are wet, the sky is calm, the cold has lost its hold. When the
Snow finally stops, we're ready to move on. The snow is turning into rain. The streets don't shine the same. The lights feel softer than before, like they forgot your name. I walk past places we once stayed without looking back. Funny how the heart can learn a brand new way to act. I thought I'd feel the empty space, but something stayed with me. I'm still warm inside, even when the night feels long. What we had didn't disappear. It taught me how to be strong. I don't reach for you anymore when the cold comes in. I'm still warm inside, and that's how I know I'll be okay again. The cafe plays a song we loved, but it doesn't pull me down. I sip my drink, I breathe it in, this quiet little town. I used to think love had to stay, or else it all was lost. Now I know it sometimes leaves, but leaves something that lasts. You were a fire in the dark, a season meant to teach me how to stay. Soft when things are breaking, brave when walking away. I thank you quietly tonight, then let the memory rest. Some goodbyes are blessings when they come like this. I'm still warm inside as the year starts moving on. I don't rush, I don't hide, I finally belong. Whatever waits in front of me, I'll meet it as I am. I'm still warm inside, and I don't need you to understand. The rain fades out, the night feels light. I zip my coat and smile. I'm still warm inside. I've been for a while.
We don't talk much anymore, but it doesn't hurt like that. Your name's just something I don't avoid, I don't chase back. I see a shadow in the crowd, then let it pass me by. Funny how distance changes things without a single fight. What once felt heavy in my chest feels lighter now, somehow. The space between us isn't heavy anymore. It's just a road I walk across, not a locked door. I don't reach, I don't run, I don't pretend I'm strong. The space between us is where I finally learned to move on. I used to measure every mile between your world and mine. Now I let the moments pass without counting time. There's no anger left to hold, no words I need to say, just a quiet understanding that some things fade away. We were close, we were real, that doesn't disappear. The space between us is just there in open ground. It doesn't echo with regret, it doesn't make a sound. I don't wish you closer or further than you are. The space between us isn't lonely anymore, it's calm. Maybe love isn't about always standing side by side. Maybe it's about learning when to let someone live their life. I don't carry what we were like a weight or a scar. It's just a part of who I am, not where I am now. The space between us feels honest, feels right. I don't fill it with maybes or replay it at night. If our paths cross again, I'll smile and keep walking through. The space between us is where I found myself again too. space between us finally set me free.
I used to write your name at night on pages I'd never sent. Folded feelings, broken lines, waiting for an end. I thought the words would save me if I found the perfect tone, but every letter held me back from learning how to grow. I kept them like a safety net, afraid of letting go. These are letters I never needed, words I don't write anymore. I don't carry unfinished lines or wait outside your door. I found my voice in silence, I found my truth alone. These are letters I never needed, now I finally know. The morning light comes easy now, no weight upon my chest. I don't replay conversations, I just let them rest. I see myself more clearly without explaining why. Some stories end not with goodbye, but with a softer sigh. I don't owe the past a thing, it already had me. These are letters I never needed, questions without replies. I don't search for your reflection in strangers' eyes. What we were was enough, it doesn't need to stay. These are letters I never needed, and I'm okay. If you ever wondered why I disappeared, it wasn't from the lack of love, it was learning not to fear. I stopped waiting for a sign, stopped writing to be seen. Turns out peace was always there in the in-between. These are letters I never needed, no regrets left behind. I don't rewrite our ending to change the time. I bless what we were and who I've become. These are letters I never needed, and I'm done. The page is blank, the pen is down, the night feels kind and slow. I don't write you anymore, I finally let you go.
Snow is gone from the corners where it liked to stay. The air feels different on my skin, like it's learning a new way. People walk a little faster, shops keep doors ajar. I didn't notice when I stopped counting every scar. something's changing quietly, and I don't fight it now. It's almost spring, I can feel it in the air. I don't miss who I was then, I like who I am here. The nights aren't heavy anymore, the days don't feel too long. It's almost spring, and I know I'll be okay moving on. I sit outside with my coffee, let the sunlight stay. I don't rush to fill the silence, I let it play. I used to need a reason to smile to begin. Now it comes a little easier from somewhere within. I don't need to look behind to see I've grown. It's almost spring and I'm breathing easier now. The past feels like a lesson, not a shadow on the ground. I don't know what comes next, but I trust where I've been. It's almost spring and I'm ready to let life in. Every season took its turn, taught me how to stand. Winter taught me patience, now I understand. It's almost spring, hear it in the sound of my footsteps moving forward on thawing ground. Whatever blooms or breaks again, I'll face it as I am. It's almost spring, and I'm finally where I stand. The light stays just a bit longer, I don't ask for more. It's almost spring, that's enough for sure. The snow is gone from the corners where it liked to stay. The air feels different on my skin, like it's learning a new way. People walk a little faster, shops keep doors ajar. I didn't notice when I stopped, counting every scar. Something's changing quietly, and I don't fight it now. It's almost spring, I can feel it in the air. I don't miss who I was then, I like who I am here. The nights aren't heavy anymore, the days don't feel too long. It's almost spring, and I know I'll be okay moving on. I sit outside with my coffee, let the sunlight stay. I don't rush to fill the silence, I let it play. I used to need a reason to smile to begin. Now it comes a little easier from somewhere within. I don't need to look behind to see I've grown. It's almost spring and I'm breathing easier now. The past feels like a lesson, not a shadow on the ground. I don't know what comes next, but I trust where I've been. It's almost spring, and I'm ready to let life in. Every season took its turn, taught me how to stand. Winter taught me patience, now I understand. It's almost spring, hear it in the sound of my footsteps moving forward on thawing ground. Whatever blooms or breaks again, I'll face it as I am. It's almost spring, and I'm finally where I stand. The light stays just a bit longer, I don't ask for more. It's almost spring, that's enough for sure.